Hello, everybody.
Hey!
Hope you guys can hear us. We're using some new software to do our live stream, so I'm hoping that you guys can. If you guys let us know in the chat, that would be super helpful.
Yes.
If you can let us know if you can hear us okay.
How's everybody doing?
I'm just looking at the screen now because I can see Marina in her witch's hat.
Yes, I am paying homage to the queen herself, Sarah Marshall. That I'd wear my little witch's hat, and I got my little cauldron here. Senator Palpatine says, "I can hear you."
Yes, and
awesome.
Nico said he couldn't hear us because he was at dinner.
Oh.
Not that he can't actually hear us, though.
All right. Well, first of all, we want to thank you for joining us tonight. It's been a minute since we've done like an in-studio, and it's been a minute since we've actually done a live.
Yeah.
And the reason why we've been MIA is because we went to D23, had a great time. We didn't stream. We had access to some panels during the day, so it didn't make sense to go into a panel, end it, and kind of go back and forth.
Yeah. So
we decided not to do that and just enjoy our time there. But we came back with the worst souvenir possible, the D23 COVID variant.
Yeah.
So I got it sometime during the weekend. Monday, I was supposed to go live from the park. I wasn't feeling well, didn't know what was going on, but I knew it felt different. So I decided not to go on Monday. This guy came down with it on Tuesday.
A couple days later, yeah.
Tested, COVID. I guess it's the new variant, which is called Flint or Flirt, something like that.
No idea.
Beware of this one. This one really kicked our butt. We've had COVID a couple times, and this one, we're still feeling the effects from it. So we're living on these nice, not sponsored, Vapor Cool from Vicks, and hoping to really shake whatever this respiratory thing. I have asthma, so it takes me longer to recover. Chris should hopefully be fine because we are ramped up for Knott's Scary Farm Nightmares Revealed.
Yep.
We cannot wait.
Starts this Thursday.
Yes, this Thursday. We are giving away a pair of tickets tonight. If you are watching, you want to win these tickets, and you're not yet subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button right now, because the only way to enter and win is to be a subscriber. And by the time we ask you for a hashtag, if that's what you're holding off for, and you hit the subscribe button, it takes 5 minutes. We have set the clock to 5 minutes. You have to hit the subscribe button. If you're not already, it's going to take you 5 minutes to enter anything in the chat. And at that point, maybe the giveaway has already begun and you've lost your chance. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the likes while you're at it. We're excited to be back and in studio. I think maybe during this Halloween season, we'll be doing more of these as we go to events. We can come in studio and give our reviews. We have more giveaways for events.
A lot more, actually. A lot more events, too, to give away tickets to.
Yes. LA Haunted Hayride. We have 3 tickets for LA Haunted Hayride. 3 tickets for Magic of the Jack-O-Lanterns. That's more of a family-friendly event. We have tickets to Fear Farm.
Yeah.
They are now in Corona. Whole new event. Still going to be tons of fun, but closer and some different things. So we're looking forward to that.
We absolutely are, yeah. So we should have those tickets Marie just mentioned, and the goal is to be able to get some additional tickets that we can give away throughout the Halloween season. So if you're lucky enough to be in Southern California, which is obviously where we are, you guys should be able to see and if you're lucky enough, win some tickets to some of these events and save some dollars.
Look at what Nico said, COVID with a capital D23.
Yeah.
That is perfect. That's,
Yeah, sorry if I cough a little bit because I can feel it coming on a little bit, but I'm trying not to. But we are both at the very tail end. So we're just about.
You are.
Yeah.
I'm still very, kind of feeling the upper respiratory.
Yeah, I never really got that part. But you can see Marina went a little all out for the set. Normally it's just us, so she went out. She's got some decorations, got a little cauldron here. We got some glow-in-the-dark pumpkins, some leaves.
I like to cast my spell.
And check out this beauty, and you have no idea. Let's try it.
Hopefully you guys can hear that.
That is the coolest thing ever, by the way, that Marina picked up at the park.
I showed this on a live stream from Disneyland, and when we went last year, they had this, but the tail, I don't know if it made the sound, but the tail was fixed and you couldn't turn it, but someone had thought you could turn it and they broke it. So this year, I don't know. I saw this, it made the sound, and I had to have it.
Senator was like, town meeting. So we're trying some new software here. I think everything's going to go off pretty easy. This seems to be an easier way to do it. It's amazing how things seem to work a little better when you are willing to pay some money, a subscription fee for it. But so far, so good. We'll see how the whole evening goes. We are going to be sharing some screen images because obviously we're here to talk about Nightmares Revealed and give away the tickets. But we're also going to talk about maybe some of our other events we're really looking forward to this year. Mm-hmm. And there are so many. I mean, our calendar is already getting packed. And I mean, it's funny. We thought we were busy before, and we had 2 more events pop up tonight that we got invited to. So, yeah, and there's a bunch more. And if you guys remember last year, one of the things that I'm really excited about doing this year is last year we did a live stream where we got in the car and just drove from home haunt to yard display to home haunt, and just all the places, and just randomly picked places and went to them. And it was absolutely amazing. We had a great time. We never stopped the stream. That was a ton of fun. And there's so many people that are in Southern California that love Halloween. We want to go visit them all, and we figured why not take you guys with us? Yeah. And it makes for a really fun evening. So we'll try to do that a few times tonight.
Pop those up on screen.
Yes, I can. Look at this. We even get little pop-ups that are working now. I just got to remember to click on them.
So Queen J. Ray Jen says, love you both so much. You are truly precious to me.
Oh,
in honor of our members, we're going to give you all the cat siren.
Siren.
This one's for you, Jen. Thank you so much for being so amazing. A friend to the channel. Your support means the world to us. So thank you again for 21 months of membership. That's a long time.
It is. It absolutely is. So Joseph Cabrera just popped up and said, I love Halloween. Joseph, you and I are speaking the same language. This is my time of the year.
This is his.
When it's not Halloween, I'm watching movies, horror movies. I'm watching movies about Halloween. This is my time.
This is your time to shine.
This is my time to shine. I am more happy when I'm being chased through a maze with a chainsaw than pretty much anything else. I'm just super excited for this.
And he really loves it when I'm cowered in the corner from being chased by a chainsaw. He loves that.
We're going to put together kind of a best of, like a best of Marina getting terrified. We've got a bunch of doozies out there with a bunch of videos, and we'll post that so you guys can just see what I love about Halloween and what she dislikes about Halloween and why she loves Christmas. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Aww.
Let's see here. Let's get rid of that. Thank you. We are definitely feeling better. Any movie suggestions? So the one that I watched this weekend, because I couldn't go anywhere for the last several days because we were sick, is I watched The Last Voyage of the Demeter, which was the Dracula film that came out last year sometime about the ship that carried Dracula from Europe to London, or from Romania to London. And the acting's amazing. The cinematography is great. It was okay. Not so good. But I watched another one. It was Horror in the High Desert Part 3. This is the third part of it. You don't really have to see the other ones. It'll help a little bit. But I really enjoyed this last one. It's kind of based loosely off of a true story of a guy in Vegas that went hiking in the mountains and was going to go into a mine and got lost. And then he disappeared forever, and they found his cell phone kind of outside the mine, but they've never heard from him. It's kind of loosely based on that, but I really enjoyed it. It's called Horror in the High Desert 3. That's one thing too. We didn't even talk about this, but I created another YouTube channel called The Horror Chronicles, because we're not sure if everybody that likes our content is really into the horror. They might love the Disney stuff more than they like the horror stuff.
You
so
like the cutesy stuff.
Yeah, I like the more cutesy stuff. We haven't really populated it yet or promoted it yet, but we probably will. But for the first year, we'll probably post stuff in both places, just because one channel has a lot more subscribers. But we are going to slowly try to build that and post stuff not only for haunts or whatever, but also some movie reviews as well. Nico is going to be doing the same thing with his channel, with the Horror Connection, but we're also going to try to be on each other's streams and do movie reviews together and swap it around channel to channel. But we'll keep you guys into that as well. What is it called? Queen J-Ray, I think you're talking about the movie. It's called Horror in the High Desert 3. There's two other ones. I think it's called Firewatch, is the Horror in the High Desert 3 Firewatch, but it was pretty good.
I want to say thank you to Adam Jake Media for his super chat early on in the stream. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. We appreciate it. But his question is thoughts on Origins going away. As you can tell from my witch's hat, I am a fan of Sarah Marshall. But on Origins, I would like to see if they want to keep Origins, because the story is so kind of like set with Calico and the ghost town.
Yeah.
If they have to keep it, I'm not against them keeping it, but I want to see the next page of the story. I need some changes in that maze. We've been through it so many times. I know it back and forth. I want some changes. I don't mind the story with Sarah Marshall.
Right, but there's more to be told after that.
Yes.
It was the origin. So this tells you how it started, but a lot happened in between. So
yes, I think
there's more for that as well.
I want the next chapter, and I want to see what else Sarah's got cooking in her little cauldron here.
I know. Thank you, Donatella Soul. Just gifted 1 membership. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Donatella. And to our members, I want to make sure you guys are aware of this. Our members, if you're somebody who is really wanting these tickets, you want an extra chance to win these tickets, a little extra luck, join our membership. We have 3 different versions. You can cancel at any time, but it will give you an extra entry into the giveaway. It just gives you a little extra benefit and luck. Right.
If there's 100 people in there, if you're a subscriber, you have a 1 in 100 chance. If you are a member, you have a 2 in 100 chance. So it does increase it a little bit, but it also helps support what we do.
Correct.
So Carmen asked, what do you guys think about Halloween coming early for Disneyland and California Adventure? Obviously, I'm a huge Halloween fan, so I do like to see that, but I do think there's such a thing as bringing it too early. The bigger issue I have is not necessarily that they have Halloween maybe a little bit early, is that they've dragged out the setup of Halloween. I come from the old school. When you used to come into Disneyland one day and it wasn't Halloween, you came the next day and it's completely Halloween, completely done up, or completely Christmas. I don't want to see snow-capped castles while it's still Halloween season, which happened last year. So I think Disney is getting it a little bit with a lot of the changes they announced at D23, and I'm hoping that's the case, because those are the type of things that made Disneyland more magic than what I think that is in the basic. Christmas is next week. Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, we have a new member, Rachel Castro. She gets the cat Siren. Welcome to Club Chronicle.
Thank you, Rachel. That's super, super nice of you.
Yeah, I think with the Halloween season coming sooner and sooner, we've looked at our calendar. So we start in August, and then we have events in September, but kind of like mid-September and on.
Yeah.
You've kind of already gone through all the Halloween haunts. So, like, what do you do in October? You have to revisit.
You go to Knott's over and over and over again.
Yeah, you have
That's
to revisit. That's what I will be
doing. So Sammy Bear popped and says, no one cares about Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I agree. I am so disappointed. I said this last year, and I don't remember why we didn't do it. We're going to be gone at some part at the end of the year for a trip. But we need to celebrate Thanksgiving at Disneyland. We need to be able to get turkey from one place,
turkey leg,
stuffing from some other place, and sit down on a bench somewhere and actually have a little bit of Thanksgiving. Because I agree, it doesn't get much love. Amusement Park Pirates says, can't wait for Oogie Boogie Bash. We don't have to wait much longer. Cast previews this Friday night. It officially starts, I think, on Sunday.
I think.
And then we will be there Tuesday.
Yeah.
And bring a Boogie Boogie Bash. So one of the things, if you're not familiar with how we do this, normally we've gone twice in a year, but this year we're going to go once for sure, at least. And now the tickets are sold out, probably only once. But one of the cool things that we do is that all the candy that we collect in this big, and we bring our own bags. We don't just use the little ones they give you.
No. So Disneyland has a canvas bag that they sell every year.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So we're not just giving you like a grocery bag from the store. This is the bag I think it's on sale at the park for like $30. We fill it to the brim. Every ounce of candy that we get that evening, minus if they give us grapes or things that are perishable, we take those out. We send you all the candy that we collect in that canvas tote bag, and we ship it to you.
We do.
Yeah, we're not.
You have to be an adult.
You do
I think
have to
one
be
year
adult.
we almost gave away like 11 pounds of candy to an 11-year-old. And we probably would have gotten in trouble for that. But we were able to head that one off.
Yes.
But yes, we will be doing that, though.
And for the tickets tonight, also, you do have to be an adult. That is, we want to make sure that we make that clear.
So Melissa Mouse Harris says, Mom is in Universal.
That's right. Yes.
She's at Universal right now?
Mhm.
So Universal, so we've got tickets to pretty much every single major event here coming up this season. Pretty much everything. We're doing some stuff outside of our normal realms. There's 2 actual Halloween haunts this year that are taking place at churches. And they're sponsored by the church. One of those actually appeared at Midsummer Scream. We went through their booth. And then there's another one that just got announced that I've been sent twice. This is going to be horrifying. And I realized this is put on by church. It's probably still going to be good, but who knows exactly what the messaging is going to be.
Yes.
Oh, Purple Haven.
Oh, Purple Haven.
We have another YouTube member.
New member of Club Chronicles and Purple Haven. This cat Siren is for you.
Town meeting.
Yeah. Club Chronicles member.
Town meeting.
Purple Haven. Welcome to the club.
Oh, she's coming home Wednesday, is what Melissa says.
Nice.
Yeah, so we'll be at Universal for opening night. We'll be pretty much everywhere. There is a bunch of events that we'll talk about here in a minute that we're super excited for. Before we get to the giveaway, there was going to be a little bit of a lag before we got there.
Yes.
But that's just the way it works.
That was in the title chat, Halloween chat.
Right, plus the giveaway.
Yes.
But like I said, if you're not a member, if you're a subscriber, that's all you need to be in order to win. So it doesn't cost anything. And just remember, as we go through the season, we'll be doing this a lot more often and giving away a bunch more stuff. Yeah. And not even to mention, we'll be at Disneyland this Friday for the first official day of Halloween.
Halloween time is here.
And wait to see some of the really great giveaways we have there. It's not only stuff that we're giving away, but stuff from Senator Palpatine and Liz.
Senator Palpatine has been very busy.
Yeah, making some really cool stuff.
Very cool stuff. So we'll be giving away his wares. And also giving you information if you're looking, maybe you didn't win one of the giveaways on that we'll be doing on Friday, you'll have your chance to purchase one of those at his Etsy store. So we'll give you all that information on Friday.
Yeah. So Tanner is asking all the right questions. Thoughts on Fright Fest this year?
Ooh.
So I will say, when it comes to Fright Fest, it is the event that I am most looking forward to as far as having the potential to just surprise everybody and be the surprise hit. They have all these amazing IPs. I'm going to try to bring it up right now on the screen and see how this works, see if I can do this properly with this thing. I'll bring up the app because there's some new stuff on their website today that wasn't there yesterday. Let's see here.
And for Six Flags?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So if I go here.
He is so looking forward to it.
There we go. Okay, so this is the Six Flags site. Everybody should be seeing this right now, I believe. But a few things that were new that were added, and hopefully they're still there because this site does change a lot, is that so they were always selling tickets for Fright Fest Extreme and then the Fright Fest Extreme Pass, which was admission and then admission to the event and then admission to the houses. And you could buy the standard one, you have to wait in a long line, or you could buy the express pass. But now today what they have here is the express haunted attractions pass plus a new thing called a VI Scream Tour. So those, as far as I'm aware, have not been announced. If I click on one of these to buy these, it won't let you because it takes you to a page where it's not even an option to purchase it. But I was really, really hoping that you could buy the Haunted Attractions Pass because we have a pass that will allow us to go every night if we want to. But they didn't have an option just to buy a front of the line pass for that night. And now it looks like they're getting ready to do that. So I'm pretty excited about being able to do that. But, you know, they just have this ability this year. They surprised everybody by having all these IPs. Stranger Things, the Conjuring universe, Saw. They're supposed to have a bunch of new stuff. We had the chance to speak with Michael Ostrom, the gentleman in charge of entertainment there, who I think is part of the reason we get all this really cool stuff now. It's going to have a bunch of new effects and new stuff inside there. Who doesn't love a trick-or-treat maze? I mean, Sam has been one of my favorite characters forever. And then you see the fact that not only did they grab Stranger Things from Netflix, which has been at other properties, but we have Army of the Dead, and then we have another new maze, Nocturnal Hunt. I mean, there's so much stuff. And then you have some oldies, Condemned Forever Damned, Truth or Dare, Willoughby's Resurrected, Vault 666, and Sewer of Souls. They have a ton of stuff. This will make them the largest haunt in Southern California. And that's a lot to, that's something to be very proud of. But when you have a lot of things to take care of, I'm a little nervous that things could fall through the cracks. I don't know that they will. They could be pulling off everything. It'll be absolutely amazing. I can tell you, I just can't wait. I cannot wait. Oh, I see green popping up here. I got to go over here. Bring this up. Susan Lopez.
We have Susan Lopez, a member for 19 months. Says, God bless you guys. Are awesome. Grateful to be a member. Susan, this cat siren is for you. Thank you for being a member for 19 months. We appreciate you.
And Carmen says, hope I can meet you guys in person someday. I'm sure you will. If you're going to come to some of the parks, like Brent said, we hadn't been there for a while, but we'll be putting in double time as we move forward. Fright Fest is going to be good. I think Fright Fest is going to be good.
So excited for them. They were kind of always like second, third tier. You went, but
it didn't compete on the level.
Yeah, you didn't expect all that much. And now with these IPs coming into play, if you're a horror fan like Chris and you've watched all the movies and things, you know, to be able to go through those haunts and mazes and feel like you're in the movie, and hopefully staffing, like Chris said, is there and the details are there, and they open on time.
Yes, September 7th is officially the date that they're going to open. And last year they had the two IPs, Saw and The Conjuring, and those didn't open up for a few weeks afterwards, a couple weeks afterwards. Hopefully that won't happen this time. Richard T. Reyes became a YouTube member as well. Thank you.
T. Reyes.
We got to give him the cat. Town meeting.
Town meeting. Richard is calling a town meeting.
Oh, Most Wanted is in the house.
I love this thing.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Let's see. They got the scariest rides, and now they do the scariest mazes. I totally agree, Sammy Bear. Hey, Most Wanted. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see here. Let me go back because I realize I'm still over here. So, yeah, and this is one of the things that I think caught Marina off guard is one of the scare zones is the Underworlds of Oz. So it's the Wizard of Oz base. That's one of Marina's favorite movies of all time is The Wizard of Oz, and they're going to make it into a scare zone. I can't even wait to see what they do there. And then Plaza de la Muerte, perfect for Southern California. It's one of the things I do love that they do at Universal now. And, of course, Knott's has been doing it forever and ever and ever. I'll tell you, I don't think Knott's gets enough credit for that. But if you go back in time, and I love Knott's from a historical standpoint, when they were building in the new lands, one of the things they built many, many years ago was Fiesta Village because they understood who the population was Southern California, and they brought amazing stuff. I mean, to this day, I love Fiesta Village. I just wish they would do more horror stuff there now.
Right.
That's what I want.
You can't be in Southern California and not have a De las Muertes.
Yeah, you can't. You have to be able to represent the area that you're in. Just that simple. But there's a ton of different scare zones, a ton of new mazes, new entertainment. The Sliders of the Night last year was really good because it was a competition between two different slider groups. I mean, it's going to be really, really good. September 7th to November 3rd.
Hi, Pam.
Hi, Pam. All right, let me switch.
Jama's here.
Jama's
says, hey,
in the
miss
house.
You guys. Haven't seen you around in a while. Can't wait to hit up Scary Farm.
Yeah, and we will be we'll be in the parks this Friday.
Yep.
So if you're going to be there, maybe we'll run into you as well. So we're super looking forward to Six Flags this year. There's a few of these things, and one of the things you may not be aware of because we haven't had the opportunity to share so much is that we did actually end up adding something to our website. So we have the walkerchronicles.com, which shows our latest content on YouTube and our latest content on Instagram, and then shows some of the merchandise that we sell and the signs and things. But one of the things I took it upon myself is because I was always looking for other Halloween events and haunts to go to. So we added that to our website this year. So
if you don't know where to start,
yes,
there's tons of events. As we get info for new events or events that maybe we weren't aware of, but we're hearing of them, we are adding them to the website. So this is a great place to start if you're looking for theme park haunts, if you're looking for professional type haunts, home haunts, and also yard decor. Maybe you have a street in your city that's just amazing. Let us know about it because we put them all in our database on our website. So if you're looking to do kind of a drive around any other neighborhoods, we'll be more than happy to put that in there. And so it gives you a chance to get out of the house and check out what other neighbors are doing.
So simply just go to our website, thewalkerchronicles.com. At the top, it says SoCal Haunts. And we've broken them up into those categories Marina mentioned: theme park haunts, professional haunts, home haunts, yard displays. You click on theme park haunts. You get all of them here. You get the details: Horror Nights, Not Scary Farm, Fright Fest, Hollow Scream, Castle Dark. And when you click on one of these individually, one of the things we noticed that people that actually have done something like this in the past is that they'll give you the location what they are, but they don't give reviews. So one of the things we'll always do if we've been to the event before, we will actually post videos, maze reviews that we've done for previous events, which I think will come in handy for a lot of people. At least you'll know what we thought about them. Go to professional level haunts. We can see we've populated it quite a bit. Everything that we can find so far, and we'll add more and more as it comes up. But it's a great resource, I think. If you guys know of anything that we haven't put on here, let us know and we'll add it to it as well.
And if you have one of the professional haunt, a home haunt, a yard display, we'll take this information, put it up on our website. We don't charge you anything. We do this out of the love of Halloween and to get people to come out, enjoy your event. If it's a professional haunt, kind of help get the crowds in for you, but we don't charge anything. It doesn't seem right. We want to spread the love of Halloween with everybody who will listen.
Yeah, Carmen's afraid of spider mazes. Well, spiders always make their way into Halloween. That's all I'm going to know. They'll always make their way in there. HC asked if we'll be doing 17th Door. Probably not. And it's not because I'm scared of it, but to me, I want to be scared because I'm scared. I don't want to be scared because I think somebody's going to shock me. Or somebody's going to shove my head in water. I want to be genuinely scared from a monster, from being surprised, from seeing something I've never seen before. It's the same reason I like certain movies. If you guys want to see a crazy movie, watch a movie called When Evil Lurks. That's a movie that took a horror movie and took it far beyond anything you will ever see in any movie here produced in the United States. It's an Argentinian film. It's phenomenal. When Evil Lurks, you got to watch it. But I will it is not for the faint of heart. It is absolutely not for the faint of heart.
Is that the Argentina? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Marina won't watch it.
I won't watch it. No. He's told me.
Senator Palpatine watched it.
Yeah. He's told me too much about it to where I already know that's not my jam.
Yeah, Senator Palpatine said, man, it was so good. It was really, really, really good.
You have to have, from what I've heard, a pretty strong stomach.
Yeah. So 17th door, probably not. If they made it more of a way to get scared, I don't want to be scared that I'm going to get hurt. You know, that's not to me. I don't watch a horror movie to think I'm possibly going to get hurt. I want to be genuinely scared. I want tension. And not to let some other bozo in the room shock me if he wants to.
See, I think he needs to do it at least once. And this would be a really great year because it's closer to home. It's in Buena Park now, and it is the bottom of the Buena Park Mall. So it's huge now. Yeah. Which I think, I think you need to do it.
Look at Robert Wagner. I'm going to Delusion for the first time this year.
I am so excited for you, Robert. You are going to be mind blown. It's our favorite for Halloween. Unfortunately for us, it's something that you can't record. When we went a few years ago, we did a video on kind of the pre-show and all that good stuff. And even then, you're kind of like weirded out.
Yeah. All I can say is Nico was there, Noah was there, Marina was there, and it was all about a cult that year. And you're outside of this big mansion. The cult members are roaming around. This is before the event even starts. The event starts when you get there. And if you're there 2 hours early, that's what starts. But at some point in time, the cult leader lured Marina and Noah and Nico into a tent and had them all touching and swearing their oaths.
We were indoctrinated.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It is absolutely amazing. And this year they're switching locations. They're switching the story up. It's called the Red Castle this year. Yeah. And of course we will be there as well. I can't wait to at least film what we're allowed to film and share what we thought about it. But
they let you film up until the experience begins.
Correct.
And I'm, as much as I would love to share all of that, for this event, I'm kind of happy that they don't allow it because you're truly surprised. And every time you go through it, like we've gone, 3 times in a year? And every time we've gone, even if it was the 3rd time during that haunt season, it was different. Everything was different. So
it was. Because they're live actors. The story's a little bit different. You maybe get a different actor, the way they portray something. Yeah. But to give you, it's literally like they drop you in the middle of a movie and you become one of the actors in there to the point you're running, you're hiding. People are digging. People are crawling out of graves. Zombies are breaking through walls. There was a part we went into a kitchen. Some guy was trying to break in, and the person that was with us had me pull a shotgun off the wall, pointed at the person, and when they broke through, I was supposed to shoot him. I shot him. The shotgun went off, and they went flying off the balcony into the backyard. It was unnerving. It was crazy. I've never felt the excitement, and that's what I want. That's what I want out of a haunt.
And this is kind of extra special because we were all in that kitchen watching as Chris pulled that trigger. So we all saw his expression on his face. But I will tell you, the following year, we all had to hide. Remember, we were hiding from a creature. I was hiding in a closet, and I got taken by myself and had a whole little experience with the character and the story all by myself. Nobody else knew what was happening. And I'll tell you, because I was by myself, I had no idea where I was and where my group was. I was terrified. And I just have to say, having that little piece to myself was amazing.
It was. She was with us. She hid in a closet. The closet was empty afterwards. So they took her from the other side. Yeah. And later on, the next time we saw her, she was tied up on the floor.
It was fantastic.
Getting ready to be murdered by somebody. It was crazy.
It was fantastic.
We just lost her for a good, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it. It's.
You should put up the.
Which one? Oh, bring up Delusion on here. Sorry. I didn't use to put up the. I didn't know what that meant, maybe.
Well, because since we're talking about Delusion, we'll give you some information on Delusion. And their tagline is play your part. Correct. And it couldn't be more perfect.
Yeah, and it is one of those things. You've got to be mobile. You've got to be able to run. You've got to be able to move.
Yes. So don't come in like cute clothes and
Yeah.
heels, that's not going to work
This
for
is
you.
tennis shoes, jeans, things you don't mind getting dirty. It's absolutely amazing.
Did you see that person like being like she flew up to the second floor?
Yeah, no, I remember.
No, she didn't go. Look, she went from the first floor to the second floor, and then you have people from the first floor jumping down, or from the second floor jumping down to the first floor. It's the whole thing is insane. As it's happening, you don't believe what you're seeing. You can't believe that they've actually created something as intense and immersive as this is. And then at the end, when you're leaving, you're just like, what did we just experience?
What did we just survive?
Yep. And I'll tell you, you're hooked. At the end of your experience, or I wouldn't even say at the end, you're kind of like already hooked in the middle.
Like I would do this again.
Yes, and you're waiting for the next year's story.
I know we're going on and on about it, but it's just such an amazing experience. I'm a big guy. There was one of the times Marina was not there, but Nico and I had gone back, and we went one of the later shows. And they send you in groups of, I think, around up to 8 people. We got really, really lucky. It was the last showing of the night, and it was myself, Nico, and just 2 other people, which made it an even better experience because you don't have to worry about somebody else not participating or not wanting to have the fun. So there's an area, you're in like this attic, and there's all these little tremble beds, and this monster's going to come in. So the person that's part of the event that's with you is telling you to hide. So we're like hiding under these beds, and you see this spider-looking thing come rolling into the room, and what ends up happening is this thing grabs onto my leg and drags me out from under the bed. It dragged me out. I mean, I'm a big dude. It dragged me out from under the bed. I had to jump up and run out of there. It was crazy. And the best part is Nico and I, since it was the last event of the night, we were hanging out in front of this beautiful mansion that they did this thing at. And all the, was that you?
No.
Oh, there was like all the actors that were part of it were outside hanging around with us. And they were asking what we thought about it. And I was explaining everything. And I explained that part about that this monster drugged me out. And this, I don't know, 150, 120 pound girl goes, yeah, that was me. I did that. I was like, what?
This little tiny thing
pulled me out. It was
out.
unbelievable. Yeah, you had to participate. Mm-hmm. I'm just reading some of these things. Yeah.
So Donatella says she was taken to the little closet too. So Donatella, you and I both had our own little encounter with the characters, which is so amazing.
Oh, Amy S. Love Disney says, are you guys going to Shoutoktoberfest? So Shoutoktoberfest is not happening this year. And it's because of Dark Harbor's now taking over its location. But we were told by a couple different people that it will be returning, just not at that same location at some point in time. And it wasn't a secret that they told us. So I think it will make its way back because it was a popular event. But Dark Harbor is going to be more popular, I think, is where that's going to come from.
Carmen is asking, is Miss Marina going to the Spider House at Not Scary Farm? Yeah, I'm not somebody who's afraid of spiders or clowns or like demons, that kind of thing. My main concern is chainsaws, and now I find that I'm afraid of these fake cattle prods.
Oh, that do the sparky and the
yes,
noise.
those freak me out now. So those weren't a thing like a year or 2 years ago. That it's a new thing.
It is.
But chainsaws have always been the bane of my existence, and now for HHN, I like going to HHN. I don't like the Chainsaw Army or the Brigade, and this year with
Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
I'm gonna get every version of chainsaw. So all the varieties, all the different parts of the Chainsaw Massacre, those are all gonna be in this one maze, and I'm gonna hate every minute of it.
Yeah, I mean, if we talk about Halloween Horror Nights a little bit, obviously one of the most recent mazes that was announced was the Weekend Nightmare Trilogy. I understand why they take some type of celebrity who is a singer and try to make a maze to build some excitement. I never get too excited about these things because I have no reason why the Weekend should be related as a horror figure. We're seeing this also happen at a couple other events like Haunted Hayride. But
Yeah, Janelle Monáe.
Yeah, Janelle Monáe is going to have her own maze.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've got The Weeknd, we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And during the panel, I thought everything that John Murray spoke about sounded amazing. I love the detail that he puts into these presentations. I just need that to all pay off in the maze. I'm always a big believer. I think that Universal does an amazing job in their sets and their creations, their costumes. I mean, they're top notch. What we need to happen is we need those cast members, the scare actors, to be given the freedom to deliver the experience that we all are looking for. And I feel sometimes it's a little more robotic. And this is not blaming the scare actors whatsoever. I think they need to loosen some of those restrictions on what they can and cannot do. But I'm super excited for this year. I hope it's phenomenal. But this is why I usually gravitate towards Knotts every year, because I believe that the scare actors, given the latitude they are, the way that they teach the actors how to be one of the characters, I think sometimes helps out and sells the experience, along with obviously the amazing set design that they have as well. But yeah, we've got just a bunch of
and two Knotts, because they give their scare actors that kind of freedom. When you go into these mazes, they're not always the same. Where if you go to HHN and you go through the haunt, like, over again, you kind of know where things are going to happen, and if it doesn't happen, it's probably because there's a scare actor that's gone to the potty or lunchroom or something.
Yeah, it happens. Everybody needs breaks, so we understand that part. I just think that Knotts, and sometimes when Knotts, and I don't know what determines this, and Nico may know this, but a lot of times they go through a maze and there'll be extra people in there. Some of the street performers, the people that are on the streets or in the boardwalk, are in some of the mazes, and it just adds more to it. I have a really good time in Knotts. I plan on spending a lot of time there, but we obviously plan on giving a lot more attention to a lot of different other places this year. Like I said, we were able to get Fright Fest passes for the entire season. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping this place blows me away and we'll go back a few times. And of course, take you guys with us.
Yeah, that's not a short drive either. So
it's not, but it'll be worth it. I think, for a couple
and that's
times.
One of the reasons in the past why we haven't shown a lot of time out there. We would go one night, maybe two, and now that we have this pass, and
they're offering a really good deal now too. So because of the Cedar Fair and Six Flags merger, Six Flags is now selling prestige passes the same way that Knott sells them. They're a lot more affordable. And the prestige pass that if you buy now for Six Flags, I think it's $129. That includes access to the Six Flags Park for this year and all of next year, but also includes access to Fright Fest Extreme every single night that it goes on, as well as the haunted houses. It doesn't include the express pass, but it does include a regular one. So for $129, you can go as often as you want, plus to Six Flags. So it's a pretty good deal. It's on their website now. Just go to it. If you go to annual passes, it doesn't pop up right away. Say you want a platinum pass, then it takes you to another site to show it that way. I should show people.
You should show people.
I should show people. Let me show people.
You're on Universal.
I know. I'm switching back so I can at least show people how to do it. Because it is a very good value if you're going to plan on going. If you're going to go more than once, it's worth it. Share screen. Getting used to everything. Here we go. So yeah, so if you're on the Six Flags website, if you just go to, where is it? Passes by now. Or is that not? Here we go. Click on, sorry, it's Diamond Pass, which they don't sell a Diamond Pass anymore. You'll notice here, if you go to passes, you have Gold Pass and Prestige Pass. And the Prestige Pass allows you access to 2024 Fright Fest Extreme and Haunted Attractions are included, but does not include access to 2025 Fright Fest Extreme, which is funny because they haven't even announced this event yet, but we now know it's called Fright Fest Extreme, at least it is right now. Mm-hmm. And you can buy this for $129, or Six Flags introduced a subscription plan for it. So for $11.99 a month, you get the same thing. Yeah. So it's a pretty good deal. If you're going to visit this place more than once, it's cheaper. And now that they're going to offer to buy the express pass when you get there, I don't know how much it's going to be yet, but it's probably not going to be crazy expensive like it can be at Universal or some of the other places. But yeah, but everything's always changing on these places. So mouse. Move this. I'm using.
It goes to here to here.
Well, no, but the mouse. No, but the mouse actually. I have to drag it off the screen onto a secondary screen to do the screen sharing, so it's a little bit different. All right, let's see what it is. Good evening from Universal Studios. Hey, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Hope you're having a great time. I know it's really hot out there. It was really hot out there today.
Uh-oh.
It was 90.
Noah just got back in Castle Park. They're going to have a couple pretty big mazes this year.
Yes.
I want to hear all about it, Noah.
Looking forward to Castle Park.
We have Adam Jake Me says, can't wait to see what's to unveil, what they're going to say at Not Scary Farm Reveal Night.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know. Same here. They've been really, really quiet about certain things. They announced what they were getting rid of, but they haven't announced that. We've heard everything from 2 mazes to 3 mazes from a couple different people. I'm hoping it's 3 or at least 2 really, really good ones. So we'll have to see how that plays off. But I did see Senator Palpatine talking about how much they would love to see Delusion. I know you guys are coming down this year for some events. I think maybe we might have to do that. We'll drive. But I think you may have to experience Delusion, both of you. I think both of you need to do it.
And we're gonna push you.
Oh, Carmen said she mentioned something about the show. Let me see if I can find that.
Oh,
there we
Elvira
go.
Show.
I'm excited for the Elvira show. I'm excited they're going to have it, but remember, the Elvira is not a show; it's a museum. So they're going to have a bunch of the props from a bunch of her shows there. They'll have video playing on the screen in the background, and then they're also going to have some props from her previous mazes. But it's not going to be like a traditional sit-down show, which I'm a little disappointed in. I love the fact that Elvira is going to be part of this, and she'll be there. 3 nights during the season. I think she's going to show up as Cassandra Peterson and not Elvira.
Yeah.
But I am glad the fact that they are paying homage or doing something about it. I think they should have done it last year, but I'm assuming that wasn't Knott's. That was Cassandra Peterson.
And she'll only be there. I think it's like two nights or 2
3
weekends.
nights. 3 nights.
3 nights.
Yeah,
Okay.
opening night and then 2 other nights. I think she was going to be there for all 3.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Mike and Robin.
We had Amusement Park Pirates say that she heard Chilling Chambers will be back. Yeah, Chilling Chambers will be back, but we've heard there's supposed to be new stuff added to it. Last year was the tribute maze, but we heard there's going to be some different stuff added to it. So we're excited for that as well, but we won't know.
That is the maze that will be the lights on for Thursday's event.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to, they should have everything.
I would think everything,
changed.
Most everything should be set up by then.
So we'll know at that point what has been updated. But that 50th, we know the 50th logo on the front is gone.
Yeah. Hello, Aiden Souza.
All right. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button and you are looking to take part in today's giveaway, make sure you hit the subscribe button early. From the time you hit subscribe to the time you can enter anything in the chat, which is the most important part of the giveaway, it's 5 minutes. So subscribe early. You don't want to miss out if those tickets are important to you. Also, if you're looking for a little extra luck, sign up for a membership. You get an extra entry into the giveaway with a membership. Mm-hmm. And the membership you can cancel at any time. There's 3 different options. $4.99 is the lowest.
Mm-hmm. So Nightmares Revealed. That's kind of what most everybody's here for. It is this Thursday from 7 to 10. Basically, you enter the park and you're going to run right to the Calico stage where they're going to actually unveil all this.
Let's back up.
Okay.
Because this part is very important.
All right.
Gates for parking open at 5 o'clock. If you have a ticket or if you win the tickets, parking is free. It comes with the admission to this event. So you don't have to pay extra for parking. The parking lot opens at 5 p.m. If you're coming, they do have a bag policy. So you want to make sure you check out that bag policy. The last thing you want is to get into that line to get in. They usually come around with like a little cardboard to show you how big your bag can be. It is very small. So it's like a 12 by 12 if it's clear, and I think 4 or 5 inches thick. So 12 by 12 by 5. It has to be a clear bag. If it's not clear, they only give you like, I think it's a 5x7, like a 4x6. It's like practically the size of a postcard. No bigger than that. Where you will be coming into the park. If you went last year, it was on the western side, on the west side of the park. This year, you're going to go in through where Mrs. Knott's Chicken Restaurant is, kind of like you're heading towards Build-A-Bear. If you've ever been to the buffet where they line up there, that's where you're going to want to go. I can tell you right now, because I was there like super early last year, people start lining up at like 5:15, 5:30. I can anticipate because the parking lot opens at 5, people will start lining up at 5. And once they let you in,
right, then you got to run over to the
stage.
Calico Mine stage, because that's where everything is going to happen.
Run to the stage.
The first part of the night is going to be, getting over to that Calico Mine stage so you can see the big presentation of all the stuff they're going to have planned. So they have the Maze and Entertainment Showcase. You'll be able to meet and discuss some of the spine-chilling creations with the masterminds behind this year's attraction, chat with content experts, designers, creative directors. It's going to be phenomenal. They're going to have ghosts out running around Ghost Town. Everybody's going to be all dressed up. There's just a bunch of stuff. The Legacy store is going to be open, which I'm super excited for. I'm assuming it's going to look very similar to last year, but I'm curious to see what the new merch is going to look like, what the new merch is going to look for the new mazes. I truly can't believe that hasn't leaked out somewhere.
Yeah.
Because you remember last year, they started to put stuff in the windows out in front of the store in
like
some of the windows.
Actual name of the
they started putting out the names of the
maze
maze before they actually had their event. And of course, they're going to give stuff away. There's the lights on walkthrough experience, as Marina mentioned, for Chilling Chambers. We didn't get to do that last year because we waited in line for the Legacy store. So this year, we're definitely going to do that.
If you're going to the Legacy store, you're going to see the announcement on the Calico stage, and then you're going to wait in the line for the Legacy store. That was basically all you'll have time to do. And maybe walk through the Calico Ghost Town, the streets, on your way to the Legacy store. Right,
because it's going to be full of fog.
Yeah.
So it's going to have fog and monsters in it. Ghost Town is going to be, Calico's going to be what it was designed to look like, as far as I'm concerned.
And this year, like they did last year, as you exit the park, so it's from 7 to 10, as you exit the park, you will get a souvenir of some sort, a little tchotchke, a little takeaway as a thank you for attending their event.
Yep, and they're going to have Sierra Sidewinder and Silver Bullet open that night. But no Ghost Rider.
No, Ghost Rider's open.
It says take a ride on 2 of Ghost Town's most exhilarating attractions, Sierra Sidewinder and Silver Bullet.
It was listed on the map.
Oh, it was?
As being open.
Okay, well, let's hope so. It would make sense that it would be open.
Yeah.
But no, we're super excited for this event. Obviously, all the details are on the website. Remember, Knott's is cashless too, so don't come. They'll have little machines that'll convert your cash into a card if you need to use it.
Yeah.
One of the things that we always do as well, the last year for the 50th, they had in the during the not the Nightmares Revealed event, but during not Scary Farm in general in the arcade, if you bought one of the little game cards, they were themed as well for Scary Farm as well. So I don't know if they'll do anything new this year, or they'll use the same from last year, but we'll be doing that as well.
Amusement Park Pirates says also the lanterns will be operational
on for that night.
That's what he says.
Nice. You know, it's one of those things that we never really brought it because I hate to carry it around.
Well, because we're not just carrying stuff. I have like the camera and the gimbal, and Chris has his big camera, and we're all carrying, I have the clear backpack. So it's just another thing to carry. But we went so many times last year.
We did.
Wednesday evenings were amazing. Sunday nights were great. People are working and they have to go to work on Monday, and they originally announced there was going to be no Wednesday nights this year, but there are going to be some. There are going to be a couple nights. Yeah. Michelle Lynn asked if they're doing it for lanterns this year as well. Hi, Michelle. Hello, Shadow. Hi, Shadow.
What else do we want to talk about? Let's talk about another haunt event and come back to this when we do our giveaway.
Okay.
But let me remove this so it's just back to us right now. And one of the other events that I'm really looking forward to this year Well, I'm looking forward to a bunch of them, but this is the one that stood out for us for the last couple of years as being something that was different, unique, and offered a really, really good experience. Is one of the events that we will have extra pair of tickets to that we'll be giving out as well.
Yes.
Is going to be Fear Farm. So Fear Farm was an event that took place in Phelan. It is technically a home haunt because it takes place in somebody's front yard. The difference is their front yard is a couple of acres. And they built an entire ghost town. They built a haunted manor. They built probably the most amazing hayride I've ever been on in my life. It's grown in popularity. It was used by, I think it was Hulu was doing a reality TV show where they were taking celebrities and making them go through the haunted houses and see how many times they got scared, they screamed or whatever. So they've gotten some publicity. And this year, because it's gotten so big, they've moved locations from Phelan, California to Corona, California, to a bigger location, better parking. It was really difficult to get to the other one in Phelan.
It was difficult, but it was the funnest trip in. It made you scared just getting there. And the part that's amazing about this is a family. Yeah.
This is, a husband, a wife, a grandmother, a son, kids, extended family members. I mean, they were serving food the first year we went, and we were literally eating hot dogs and drinking a soda, sitting on the patio of the bedroom of the grandmother. And she was the one making it for us. It was just fun. But they're going to have a bunch of haunted attractions this year. Sundown Manor, which is a maze. Barnaby Russ's Psycho Circus is a maze. They're going to have two different zombie experiences: a zombie survival experience, Flight, and one for Fight. So you get to choose if you want to be chased or you want to be chasing zombies. And it's kind of like a flag football thing, but you will be asked to run. These are not going to be slow zombies.
There's a...
Well, you're being chased or you're doing the chasing. You're hunting them down. And you have guns that shoot like...
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
So one of them is like a flag football where you have, they have to take the flags from you. And then the other one is airsoft. I can't even imagine.
Oh, it's going to be
imagine that.
It's going to be spectacular. It's going to be spectacular. And then, of course, their hayride. I'm hoping because they're moving to a more
vast area,
a bigger area, but I'm also hoping that because they're moving to a more populated area, we get the same level of hayride we got before. Because I'm telling you, you're going through this hayride pretty fast. There's bodies being thrown into the back of the hayride with you. There's people jumping into it. There's people falling out. There's people being drugged from it. It's a spectacular, and I'm just so happy that they're actually making it.
Yeah,
they're back and they're making it bigger.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
But we will have 2 free tickets to that event. We will be giving those away at a later date. So, like I said, for our Halloween kind of in studio stuff. We'll be going to events, coming back, letting you know what we thought. So maybe sometime next week, we'll come back. We'll tell you all about how we felt about Nightmares Revealed at Knott's Scary Farm. Also, some information how we felt about Halloween time at Disneyland.
Yep.
That also starts this Friday. So much stuff going on. But we'll be back to kind of give you a review on how we felt about those events, and then offer up some additional tickets to events this Halloween season.
Yep. Adam Jake Mead also asked if we go to Midsummer. We did. We posted all of the panels. We recorded them fully with big zoom lenses so we can give you a little different perspective than just one big wide angle. We did try to live stream. Unfortunately, Long Beach Convention Center is not AT&T friendly. So we are working on the whole eSIM, or like being able to swap out. Being able to switch between AT&T and probably Verizon. Yeah. The goal is to have that up and running by Thursday, so we're at Nightmares Revealed. You can obviously Knott's is going to live stream the actual big announcement on the Calico Mine stage,
but the rest
of it probably won't be. So our goal is to be able to do that as well, along with a bunch of other people as well. But we should be in better shape than we have in previous years for that as well. What else do we want to talk about? Or do we want to do a giveaway? We're over an hour into the stream now.
Have you covered all the?
Not everything that we put in there. We can add another one here, though. Let me remove this and add. I don't know what happens if I don't. I have to stop it, and then I have to do it. New software. Just learning. You know what? I'm going to talk about this as well. I'm going to talk about where Noah just at. Was that Castle Dark?
Oh, Castle Dark.
So one of the things too that's a little near. You all know that I love Knott's, but I also love Castle Park, and the reason being is that for a portion of my life, I lived out in the Inland Empire, and Castle Park is where I went to when I was in high school. It was a place that had miniature golf and a 2-story arcade. For those of you that haven't been there or only been there recently, the top floor was not Ghost Blasters. Still, well, it's not Ghost Blasters anymore, but it was all arcades. It was a popular place. And they've been doing Halloween events there for a long, long time. We've gotten to know the gentleman who's responsible for this event as well, quite well. Great guy, loves Halloween, has a great experience from a bunch of other haunts as well at bigger theme parks, and we're looking forward to this year.
And what I really like is before we got introduced to him, we had gone to the event, gave our reviews, and gave some suggestions, and they actually implemented those suggestions. So they're listening to you as guests. So that's very important.
And I'll be honest, our review of that year was not the kindest. And I want to say it in the way that I love Halloween events, and I think I'm pretty good, especially nowadays, of separating out my expectation from it based on what it is. If it's a home haunt, if it's a theme park haunt or a pro level haunt, the expectation is going to be different. So a home haunt, I'm not expecting the same thing. Castle Dark at the time, I expected a little bit more. Now, Joseph, who was in charge there, wasn't responsible for that event for very long, so he hadn't a chance to get his hands on things. They've made a bunch of changes this year. I know Noah just got somewhat of a preview of it, but we're excited to see what they're doing this year. They have a new maze designer, new set designs. I will tell you, at Midsummer Scream, their witch for the seance maze.
Ooh,
oh my goodness! Was it the seance maze she's from?
I don't know, but I'm
screwing
scared.
that up. Sorry. She was one of the best witches I've ever seen in costume or character. Truly creepy. I can't wait to see that one.
She embodied that. Like, she played that role perfectly.
Yeah, and one of the best things I think about Castle Dark is that a lot of these theme parks are very expensive. If you want to take a family of 4, it can cost you $1,000 or $600 to take a family of 4. Castle Dark, being one of the smaller places, can get by with charging a lot less. You can take an entire family on maybe $150 or $200. I haven't looked at the exact prices, but it's always more affordable. And a lot of times they offer family packages. And I think that's important for a lot of people because not everybody can afford to be able to do those things. That you should still be able to have a great Halloween time. But they've got some great mazes. Funhouse of the Demented, Seance. I love when we got the logos for Seance. It was actually a planchette from a Ouija board that had Seance on it with the witch on it. You know me with my sign, so I immediately went out and made one that looked just like it and sent it off to them as a sample. I'm going to make a few more and give them to them. I would love to see it in a maze. That would be amazing if they were actually using the one that I created in the garage.
Michelle wants to know, when is Chris going to dress up with his Madame Leota?
Oh, and we owe everybody that. So I have to do it this Halloween season. You know what we may do is...
Donatella says, we want Madame Chris.
We need Madame Chris. We do. And I owe you guys Madame Chris. I do. I know you guys paid for that last year. And something happened. We didn't do so. Oh, we were going to do it at the Queen Mary on board, and it just didn't happen. Well, but we will. We will do it. I will do it. Maybe one of these nights we're on one of these driving tours. I'll play Madame Yola most of the night. I'll just wear that and drive around
the whole night.
We'll get lots of attention from people driving next to us on the freeway. It'll be fun. We're getting another. It's funny. We're getting another comment about ever thought about going to 17th Door. Adrian, we talked about this a little bit earlier. I actually have thought about it. My big issue is, and maybe I don't know it as well, and Noah's gone a couple of times, is that I want to be scared from an environment, from being scared from something new. The idea of being scared because somebody might shock me is not, and I don't mean like shock me with some jump out. I mean shock you with like a cattle prod or something. That's not scary to me. I want to be legitimately scared. Like I went to hear, to be freaked out because something is scaring me so badly, and that happens in some of these haunts. Happens every year a few times. So that's more of what I'm looking for. So we haven't done that.
I've never heard you scream so loud. When we were at HHN years ago, and a little person jumped out at you.
They did.
And this guy literally jumped probably 3 feet high and back.
It blew me away because I hadn't experienced that before. Maybe a long time ago when they had the Predator maze at Universal. But this was a little person that came at me from someplace I wasn't expecting to come at me from, just scared the you-know-what out of me. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. Oh, Jordan's Disney Adventures. Good evening, Chris.
Hey,
How
Jordan.
are you? Jordan. Joseph just said he got his tickets for LA Haunted Hayride.
Yay.
I have to admit, I'm excited this year with the changes they're making. Yeah. We talk with some of the PR people, and I have a tendency to overshare and say things I probably shouldn't.
Yes, he does.
So I was very clear to the fact that I thought it had gotten stale over the last couple of years. And she told me that we would be surprised. We did some big announcements, and she was honest. I think they realized it as well.
But you have to be honest with them, because if you're not and things aren't going well, you're just going to see the same old stuff. So if you let them know, hey, this thing fell really flat or really short, and like Chris would say, it was stale, they start rethinking, especially if they get lots of people saying kind of the same stuff.
Yep.
Because the last thing they want to do is to go through all that effort, hiring people, and then people don't show up.
Absolutely.
That's the worst.
Absolutely. So Castle Dark has the 4 mazes. They have a 5D VR maze that I'm interested in seeing. They were giving demos of it, a little bit taste of it at Midsummer. We didn't have a chance to get over there. But I'm looking forward to seeing their largest maze ever, Labyrinth. They have some new shows with some unique, this Lady Lou tea time to spread gossip. I have no idea what to expect from that. But they have scare zones. I'm looking forward to haunting treats and meals. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. So, let's see. So you can get, so it's $35 a person for a night at Castle Dark, any night admission. I don't know if they have any family passes or not. Forgive me for not knowing this. I know we keep it posted on our website, but there's that witch. But I will tell you, that witch was amazing looking in person. She was walking around the hallways at Midsummer and just looked absolutely amazing. She looked,
for half a second, I thought like some black stuff was gonna come oozing out of her mouth. She was intense.
It was great. It was great. So I'm super excited for that as well. And do I talk about, what else do we talk about? Other events. Let me look to see what else we got here. Scary Farm, Fear Farm, Castle Park. Oh, I'll do this very briefly because I think everybody's already talked about this quite a bit.
Yeah.
But who's not excited about Dark Harbor? So this is one of those events I've never been to. I've never been to Dark Harbor. I never had the opportunity. I know.
I've been to Dark Harbor.
Marina's been there
many
and I have
times.
not. So I hear how amazing this place is, and then it disappears. And then 13th Floor picks it up, who I have a lot of respect for, at least for the quality of their productions, most of them. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be great. But I know there's a lot of people out there going to be comparing what they used to get to what they're going to get now. But I think they understand that, and they want it to live there as well. So they've gone through a couple of pre-sales now. It is going to be crazy, I think, at this event.
Yeah. So the first pre-sale, where tickets were actually discounted quite a bit. That first phase sold out
almost immediately.
Second phase, we got access to the second phase. So if you're looking to get tickets, jump in there ASAP, because this event, people really missed it, and they're buying tickets. So get your tickets in while you can. You can access the pre-sale. It's listed on their website. You'll put in, your name, email address, and for us, it made it seem as if you would get notification of the second phase. It opened right up.
It opened immediately after you signed up.
The second phase of the pre-sale is open now. It's going to be incredible. Just getting on the ship. The ship is creepy all by itself.
Andrew Lawson says, my parents came on the Queen Mary. What?
No.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be a good event. I think they realized they put
the teaser.
I don't know if the audio will come through, to be honest, because not all websites can do it. I would have had to load it and do it this way. I can try, though, if you want. But I don't think it's going to look very good.
I love the song. Don't give up the ship. Let's see.
I don't think
It is. And the sound of the horn. Oh, the ringmaster, Captain, Scary Mary. Woo! It's gonna be good. We won't give up. We won't give up this shit. Yeah, that was gonna be tons of fun.
So Crystal Martinez said that they were able to get tickets for the first fave, and they were $25. $25 for being first. That's crazy.
Our tickets were what?
$65.
$65. And did we get the?
So that was the weird part. They have two different front of the lines. They have a regular ticket, then they have a middle front of the line that said you'll wait about a third the time as everybody else. And then they had tickets for like $129 that put you like at the very, very front. We didn't go for that one. Yeah. We did for the middle one.
Yeah. So, and just for transparency, we are going for their media night.
Correct.
But we want to be there night one. We want to see what is coming. Every night one has their little glitches. So maybe, they'll have some things that they need to fix, and we'll be able to see that and see a little bit maybe better, if there can be a better event as they smooth things out.
Yes, absolutely. Carmen says she's excited from that Scary Farm. Yeah, Scary Farm is going to be, I'll tell you, actual Halloween, October 31st. I mean, I have this whole thing planned out to have the perfect evening of Halloween. It's going to be going to Knott Scary Farm, spending all night there, and when it ends at the night, walk over and go to that new midnight buffet they're going to have over there at Mrs. Knott's. Having a buffet, a breakfast buffet, after you go spend all that time and have a great time at Scary Farm.
That's how you close out a Halloween season.
Yeah, even though it goes on for several more days after, for a few more days afterwards. But that's how I'm spending Halloween. Yeah. Is there? Whether she's coming with me or not, I don't know. But she'll know where I'm going to be at.
I might be on baby duty. So
you might be on baby duty. We'll see.
We'll see.
All
All right. So again, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the likes. Okay. So we're not doing a giveaway until I see these likes pick up. We have 62 people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. It just didn't refresh.
Yeah, we have more than that likes wise. We're good.
Sorry.
If we get one more like.
Okay, let's get one more like. Can we get to 100 likes before we do this giveaway? My like counter was at like 16. I was like, what?
Yeah, Sammy Bear says I went trick-or-treating and then went to Scary Farm last Halloween. That's an amazing movie. That's
how you do it. All right, we need one more like. Let's get 100 likes before we do this giveaway. And again,
there's spooky noises going on here at our studio, guys.
That is kind of weird.
It almost sounds like a cat's trying to throw up, but there's no cats here.
There is.
Oh, there is. Did we get our 100? Can you refresh it? Probably did.
Okay, we're at 105. Thank you, guys.
Let's do this.
All right.
Let's do this, everybody.
All right. So
I know it's late on other parts of the country.
Make sure you are subscribed. You have to be subscribed in order to enter in the chat. That's weird.
I know you guys can't hear that, but it is weird. It is weird.
It's haunted. The office is haunted.
I don't know if I'm going to go that far. But yeah.
All right. Make sure you are subscribed. Hit the like button. Chris is going to do a little setup here. Can you pop the
Display.
rules up?
The rules.
There are rules. All right. Rule number 1. You must be subscribed to the channel in order to participate. Is it up? There we
Should
go.
be, yeah.
Okay. If you're not yet subscribed and you're just hitting the subscribe button, it takes 5 minutes from the time you hit the subscribe button to the time you can enter in the chat. That is why we stress so hard that you guys subscribe as early as possible. Chris is going to enter in a hashtag into the chat. When you see that hashtag, you're going to have 60 seconds to enter in that exact hashtag in the chat. Please only enter it once. The app that we are using are looking for duplicates. And if it sees you have entered it twice, it will disqualify you because the app thinks you are cheating. So only enter it in once. If you are selected as the winner, please identify yourself in the chat. We need to know that you're here because we have some instructions for you. You'll have 60 seconds to let us know that you are here in the chat. The email address you have on number 5, make sure if you have emailed us or won something before, we have changed our email address. So the old address does not work anymore. We do not have access to it. So please take a screenshot if you win and send your information to us within 24 hours. The email address is giveaway@thewalkerchronicles.com. If you send it anywhere else and you try to tell us that you sent it via Instagram, or you tell us via Instagram, oh, I sent it to this other email address, we cannot accept that. So we have to stay firm on this. Please, please, please pay attention to this. We will give the winner information once we draw and call them out and they identify themselves in the chat. Are we ready?
I think so. Let me type it in here.
Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yes, let me turn this off.
All right.
And we go back to the comments. And
okay. He's entering it into the chat. Good luck. Good luck to everybody. Remember, our members get an extra entry. Members get an extra entry. So,
no, I'm going to warn you. There's the slight chance that this doesn't work, but I'll let you know right away after I enter it, and we may have to do it again. I just warn you because it's happened before with the software used to do the random giveaway. But
enter in the hashtag.
Right, the hashtag is #nightmare. It should now be in the chat. Let me see if this is working. If they're coming in yet. See 1, 2. Yep, they're working.
Okay. Nightmare. I'm so excited for
Good luck,
whoever
everybody.
wins these tickets. They sold out within like 15 minutes of them going on sale. We were invited as media, so we purchased tickets.
We did as well.
Knowing that we were going to give them away to somebody.
Correct.
So we are super excited. Okay. We're at 8:29. We're going to go to 8:30. Oh, I think my clock is a little.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll get to 1:21 here.
All right.
The live stream.
Yes, only enter in that keyword once. You entered in more than once, it disqualifies you. The app thinks you are cheating. That is part of the rules. Enter only once.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm excited. There are so many people who did not get tickets to this. And to be able to offer it to you guys for free, you get free parking, a free little tchotchke or whatever they're going to give us at the end, and you're going to get the announcements. I cannot wait.
All right,
it's time.
Everybody, here we go. We'll let the chat announce it.
Okay,
we'll see what happens.
okay. Who's it going to be?
Oh, you got to be
Hold on,
kidding.
hold on.
That's awesome.
Most Wanted!
Most Wanted has won the giveaway.
Yes!
Look
Most
at
wanted.
that.
Congratulations. Woo! Oh my gosh. You are the winner. All right. Now, most wanted. Oh, he says thank you.
He's here.
Okay. Put up the winner
Let me turn this off.
info.
I'm going to. Let me turn this off real quick.
Congratulations, most wanted. 2 tickets to Knott's Scary Farms Nightmares Revealed are yours. Now you have one last thing to do. You need to claim your prize, and you need to do, I would say, do it right now so we can confirm online with you right now to claim your prize. Our email address is listed there in red. Now, technically, you have 24 hours to claim your prize, but I wouldn't wait. I would do it online right now so we can confirm that we received it, and then we can email those to you. There is our email address, giveaway@thewalkerchronicles.com. There is the information to include your full first and last name and YouTube handle, your mailing address, and being that this is via email,
We'll email it back at the email address you emailed us.
Exactly. Also put in there the prize that you won. Chris is gonna man the email
to make sure that
we get it.
Because if we don't get it, we'll have to do this again.
All right. I am so excited. So we'll be able to send those to you via email. I have those as a PDF on my home computer, so I'll be able to send those to you. Wow, I'm excited.
No, it is exciting.
And I know you're going to have a great time. Purple Haven. Oh, I think Purple Haven was lagging behind because they're purple.
Oh, they just came through?
Yeah, their nightmare just came through.
Carmen, don't be sad. Just remember, we'll be giving away a lot more event tickets this Halloween season.
Yep.
As early as, seriously, next week.
Yeah. And not just haunts, Magic of the Lanterns, family friendly, but we also have the spooky stuff too. So
We'll try to do a Castle Dark one as well. Even if we have to buy them, we'll do that.
Yeah, and Castle Dark is
it's family / it's both, a little bit of both.
I would say it's more scary than it is.
Well, I hope so. I hope so.
So thank you to everybody who participated in the giveaway tonight. We have.
Yeah, there's still. I think it may be knocking next door. I'm not sure what it is.
That is so weird.
I'm not sure what it is either, but I'm not too.
If you're a ghost, knock twice.
Never been to Castle Park. See, I think that would be a good one as well.
Castle Park is in the Inland Empire from Disneyland. It takes us about 40 minutes?
Yeah, it's Riverside.
Yeah.
Right on the border of Riverside and Corona. Knock, 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 says Senator Palpatine. I know it is a little freaky. It is a little bit freaky.
Huh. Because it sounds like it's just like right underneath us.
Something's coming from over there in the corner, but that's all right. Yeah, it's all right. We don't know what it is. There goes knock, 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 says Richard T. Reyes. Yeah, I hope you guys are excited for Halloween season as we are, especially myself. It's just going to be a good year. I have a feeling there's so many different events. It was one thing that was interesting when we were watching the LA Haunted Hayride, the 13th floor presentation in Midsummer Scream. They had, forgive me, I don't remember her name, the woman who basically came up with the concept that ran Haunted Hayride. I think they're on their 30th year. Is that right?
Yes, last year was 30.
I think it was their 30th year. And one of the things they brought up, that when they brought out the concept to do and launched their first year, there were only 2 other events in all of Southern California that were Halloween related. There was Knott's Scary Farm and Universal. And then they had Haunted Hayride. Nowadays, the options are endless. You could do something pretty much every single weekend, every single Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the entire Halloween season if you wanted to. It's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. That's all I'm going to say. Can't get here soon enough, but we'll have our first experience. I guess this Thursday. We did go out to the Purge event, and we're kind of branching out a little bit further. We'll be going out to a couple events out in the high desert.
It's kind of hard to say when. Like, we're pre-gaming right now.
Yeah, kind of pre-gaming.
So midsummer, I would say, is like the kickoff to the Halloween.
Yeah, Noah thinks the same thing as well. Last year we had the what was the one we went to out in the valley? There was like a summertime haunt. What was that called?
Oh God, with the theater company?
No. This was out in the middle of a field. We had to park, and the guy was worried about the fact that we were going to film the entire thing. I can't remember what it was called.
Was it the one on the hill?
Nope. That was actually, this was like during like June or May.
Did we film it?
We did. We put out a video for it.
Okay, well that'll be easy to find.
We did.
Oh yeah.
What was that called? But it never came back. It came out for 1 year, and that was it.
Yeah, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
It wasn't bad. I admit it wasn't bad. Let's see. I don't think this will start playing content. I just wanted to see what it was called.
Go to our Halloween playlist.
Is that down here? There it is.
I have a shirt.
You do have a shirt.
I have a shirt.
We have a shirt. It was called.
Was it last year or the year?
No, it was last year.
Wait, go up.
I don't think we got to because it was earlier than that.
Oh.
It was earlier than that. It was.
Oh, because it was like summertime.
Yeah, it was summertime. It actually was called that or something related to that. But I'm in 2022 now.
Yeah, we didn't go. It wasn't last year. It was the year before last. Anyway, it was like out in the valley or something.
It was like a Scream Break style type thing. Valley Fright Nights. Yeah, that lasted 1 year. There's a bunch of events that lasted 1 year. Scarescape, which was an event last year. We heard that's not coming back. Yeah, I hope that we can get some additional.
Yes, Cemetery Lane didn't come back.
Oh, it didn't?
Mm-mm.
No, that's right. Well, they had bad weather that last time, if you remember. So
that's true. All right.
Halloween, people are throwing stuff in here. Really appreciate your videos and live streams. Thank you, Amusement Park Pirates. We try to do a bunch more this year, like I said. We like doing them. It just sometimes it gets busy and life gets in the way and jobs get in the way. But yeah, it's funny. I've actually scheduled my work travel to not do it during this time of the year as much as I can. But yeah, it's going to be a good season. And, the best part, obviously, Maria and I being able to hang out with Nico and Noah and go to these events together as a group is always fun. When Nico brings his wife, Britt, it's just, a good time. It's a good time. Can't wait to see your Instagram pictures. Thank you, ArcZap. I am preparing for this year as well. I've been taking a lot of time to get better at it because taking pictures of these scare actors
with the lighting,
in a maze with no lighting, none of this stuff. It's very, very difficult. Sometimes the scare actors help out. We've had a couple reach out. We had Sarah Marshall reach out last year and help us with her schedule so we knew where she was going to be so we can get some stuff. But yeah, I'll try to do a lot more photos this year, trying to get better at it.
What's your Instagram for your pictures?
TWC Photography.
TWC Photography.
TWC Photography.
Look at D. Well.
Uh-oh.
What or who do we have here? Sorry, I'm late. Just back from the parks.
Oh,
hi, D.
We miss you, D.
We've been MIA. D23 and the D23 COVID variant took us out. We've been
down for a
week
now.
A week.
Down for a week.
But we're on the upswing, and we're negative for COVID, so we're good, and we're ready to.
I just thought about we have an event coming up that you are now not going to be here for. When you talked about the darkness.
Oh,
That is, you're not home.
I'm not here.
So we have an event we went to 2 years ago. Kind of a live performance, live theater type thing. Smaller level, but it was.
It's a theater group that puts on a immersive,
interactive type thing. They're doing a couple of them this year. We signed up. We're going, but I just realized Marina's going to go visit our grandbaby.
Yeah.
So what you will do is you'll end up getting a live stream, probably at Disney with just me.
Which is fine.
I have a bunch of ideas for Disney videos, not necessarily live streams, of some of the things that I love that I hope you are. I've been doing a bunch of research. Just have been stuck at home because we've been sick. Putting together some stuff. Of course, sea-based.
Sea organization.
The Society of Explorers and Adventurers. Some stuff that I haven't seen other people cover that I was able to discover because I have really good zoom lenses that they haven't published. So I'll be doing a couple of videos, or we'll be actually. What am I here? I'll be filming them. She'll be editing it to make it look good. But yeah. So we have new Halloween emojis apparently.
Yes. Well, today was a little bit of a mixture.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! I like Chris Stream's solo. Oh,
yes.
Look at that! But yeah, we've been missing. So you did some emojis today.
Yes. So there's, for our members, got some. It's a big mixture of HHN, Knotts, and Disney emojis, just kind of mixed in.
Nice.
Okay, Most Wanted said he sent his info.
Let me check.
Let's make sure you got it.
I know I got it.
And that way,
got it.
Excellent.
We got it.
All right.
Marina will respond back to this email either tonight or in the morning.
Yep.
With your set of tickets
with
for Thursday.
your tickets, and we hope to see you at the event. It's going to be.
Send the right ones, not the ones from today. We have 2 sets of tickets. So one's for us and one for him.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah. Because I bought these sets. You're going to have a great time. It's going to be really busy. I know it's from 7 to 10, but even 7 to 10, you still can't cram everything in there.
It is. It's tough. It's tough.
And they did say that the amount of people the amount of tickets, they did kind of roll back the number of tickets from last year to give people a better experience. So
they can see everything.
Yeah.
Because we didn't see. We basically saw the big presentation on stage and then the Legacy store. There wasn't much else.
Yeah. We did the Calico Ghost Town streets.
We'll do more of that. The problem is they limit the bags even for media, so you can't bring everything you want. So it's hard for me to bring like 2 different lenses and try to do a bunch of different stuff. But I will do my best. If I can get. Oh no, you're gonna have your bag with your streaming stuff. So we'll figure it out though. I want to crank the cat tail on the statue.
Here you
go. Town meeting. We will be live this Thursday night. We'll be live on Friday. We're still debating
from Rope Drop.
At Rope Drop.
And then we'll also be live in the evening time.
That is the plan, to be live in the evening.
Yes.
Because we've been debating whether or not we're going to camp out to get great spots for fireworks. We'll see. We'll see if we do it or not. But do you have anything else?
I think that's it. Well, we'll open it up to you guys. Do you have any questions about any of the events that are coming? Any questions for Chris and myself? Let us know in the chat before we go. We'd be more than happy to answer them.
Most questions.
Most questions.
What does the tail and sound? I didn't know it did. Yeah, we didn't know it was going to do it either until this year either, that it made sound.
Yeah, last year when I saw this in the park, the tail was broken. So I don't know if last year's was the same or if the tail was actually just a part of it and it didn't have the crank.
So Donatello Soul is asking if we'll be attending Halloween events in San Diego. We did 2 years ago, and the Balboa Trail was one of the most popular Halloween videos we ever did. We will attempt to go down there. One of the things we realized last year, we tried to go to a bunch of different events. We ended up skipping some of the ones that we thought were our favorites from previous years and trying to attend new ones. Yeah. The goal this year is, because we're going to try to manage our travel and schedule better, is to go to as many as possible. Like last year, we were planning to go to Phoenix because we had done a couple events that 13th Floor puts on in Phoenix. If we can do that again this year, we will. Yeah. But I think there's a better chance of doing San Diego than there is the other ones. We'll just have to see how they work out.
Yeah, the haunts in San Diego, they were really dark. So filming those was really difficult.
Yeah,
we did film them. There was one that was it was way too dark.
Yeah,
and like you couldn't see your hand in front of your face, so there was no sense in putting it out.
Yeah, we're gonna try to. I'm trying to try some things to get the camera to work better under low light. One of the things I did is buy a new camera, which Marina just heard about right now for the very first time.
I'm like,
but it would be something I would trade for. But we'll see how that works out. But Chris Murphy, how did Noah get on stage at D23? He's just lucky. I don't know what to tell. He was sitting front row.
We're sitting there watching. So
just as shocked.
Yeah. So our seats for D23, because you got the same seat every night at the Honda Center, and the stage was like here, and we were as close as we could be, but like on the side. So our view, even though we could see everything really well, it was skewed a bit. And as we're sitting there, and David Blaine is asking for people, and he and Demi walk up, we're like, shut up.
No, what is
we looked at each other, we're like, shut up.
You gotta be
what
kidding
are the
me.
chances of that happening? They were sitting in the front row. So you sit in the front row, just like all those people who were sitting on the floor of D23, they were being given like shirts that were being tossed into the crowd. You paid dearly for those seats.
Yes.
So yeah, everybody in that bottom row needed to go home with a shirt.
Yeah.
But he was there with a friend. So yeah, front row, and easy for them to pick and take up on stage. So
Gail Rex is here saying hello to everyone.
Hi, Gail.
Donatella said the Haunted Amusement Park is great. I reached out to them, and I want to say they reached back out, but I'm not sure. I've been pretty good about keeping things on the calendar, but I will find out, because it's one of those things we have never been to that I've wanted to. So I'll have to double check to see if they did reach back out. Have you ever been to a Spirit Halloween store? Yes, we have. Is that it? New comments. What does it say here?
Yeah, and I think for
hi, Gabby.
I think the Haunted Amusement Park, you have to have permission to film. Yeah. A lot of these haunts, they just don't let anybody film. Like what is it? Reign
of Terror.
Reign of Terror, which is in the valley. That's like a 45-minute haunt.
Yep.
They do not let you film
they don't.
At all.
And we'll be going to an event up in the high desert. One will allow us to film. One will allow us to film the outside and some of the lobby stuff, but they don't want us to film the inside. Yeah. I kind of understand they don't want to give stuff away, but every haunt I've ever been to, I've never walked through a maze twice and had it exactly the same. So I think it's a little bit different, but whatever the rules are, we're going to follow the rules. Yeah. Not everybody does that, by the way. Some of these people, not everybody does that, and they should be ashamed of themselves.
Yes.
For not only that.
We're not gonna give any names.
Let's see. Thoughts on our Gabby's asking about RIP tour. So we've never done the RIP tour, but we've talked to people that have, and they think it's worth every single penny. The one thing that I don't want to be stuck with a group of people. Yeah. I want to be able to go have express, which I think is super important, especially for opening night.
But we always get the ultimate express,
so we can go through the mazes more than once.
Times.
A lot of people love it. It's just a lot of money, and most of the people that we talk to that have bought it usually buy it for themselves. Yeah. We have to buy 2 of them, so it gets expensive as well. So we buy the front of the line pass, the Express Unlimited, so we can do it multiple times. But we haven't done it. But other people, if you're here for one night and you want the best experience, you're probably going to get it by doing that.
But if you do the RIP tour, if they're even still available, the earlier, the better. Get the first RIP tour in.
Oh, so you get more time? Because
then you have additional time to run through the park and do other mazes and stuff like that. The later you go on, you're like stuck.
Palpatine says it was worth it. Totally worth it. Yeah. We haven't done it. We thought about doing it for Knott's one year, but it's even more expensive. And just because we're able to go to Knott's so often, because it's right up the street from our house, and there's certain nights that aren't as busy as other ones, it never really made much sense.
Yeah.
Now we have Six Flags going to offer their VI Scream tour.
Mhm.
I don't know what that would be like, but we'll see. Carmen's asking, are we going to be at Disneyland tomorrow?
Yeah,
We will not.
Not tomorrow. Chris is still. He was at work today.
Yep.
Really feeling the pain of healing from this COVID. I'm gonna try to continue to just take it easy.
Yeah.
It takes me a lot longer with my respiratory system the way it is, with asthma, to recover from and bounce back from things like this. So picking up a few things today and bringing them over here. For a minute there, I thought I was going to faint.
You were tired.
I was going to faint. I was like, I can't.
I get it.
I don't feel like I'm getting enough air in my lungs.
We're going to give ourselves a couple more days. You'll see us on Thursday for the first time.
Yeah.
And then on Friday as well.
Friday's going to be a very long day. So I want to be, and it's Disneyland. I haven't been to Disneyland since last Monday.
2 Mondays, right?
2 Mondays ago. So I'm really jonesing for a Disney day. And Friday will be it, and it's going to be a long day. So I want to be in tip-top shape.
It's going to be 80 degrees,
as best as I can.
80 degrees. So, yeah. I think that might be it, everybody.
All right.
If there's nothing else.
Nope.
Hope you guys enjoyed this.
Yeah. Congratulations to Most Wanted.
Congratulations.
Let's give him a round of applause. We hope to see you, but if we don't, we understand, because we're going to be running around the park. And I know you're going to be running around the park. Maybe somewhere down ghost town streets we can do a high five or something.
You will find me lurking in the fog.
Yes.
Lurking in the fog.
Yes, that's the best. So if I'm not coughing from this thing, I'll be coughing from the fog, because
it has a tendency to make you cough a little bit.
But it's so much fun. This is truly like the start of Halloween season.
Yep.
Midsummer is kind of the kickoff pregame, the tailgate.
Yeah.
And now we're finally in it, and it's on. It's on. You ready?
We're ready, everybody.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. You guys have a wonderful evening.
Thank you for joining us, and we will see you live from Not Scary Farms Nightmares Revealed
This Thursday.
Event starts at 7. We will
we'll be live a little bit before 7. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
So
all right, guys.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
See you guys later.
Mwah. See ya.